Like the Ukraine, everybody goes, we're going to do the no-fly zone. I go, no. Are you mentally ill? Do you know what a no-fly zone is? A NATO no-fly zone? That'll bring us into direct conflict with Russia, a nuclear power, because we would have to enforce the no-fly zone. Well, how do we enforce it? Shooting down Russian aircraft. Yeah. Well, what do you think happens?
Right.
And by the way, I think these sanctions are crazy too, because we're making a guy desperate. You don't want your enemy broke.
Put him in a corner.
We're putting him in a corner. We're putting Putin in a place where he's going to go, all right, so we ain't got nothing. The economy's exploded, so guess what? Let's really hit the Ukraine.
I have to say, I kind of agree with Hillary on this.
What did she say?
Hillary just was sending out this sort of this message when she was talking on one of those Sunday shows, Meet the Press or whatever.
Yeah.
She was like, I'm hoping the people around him see
but that's
how dangerous
stupid,
what he's
but
doing.
It's stupid too.
How do you deal with a guy like this?
You
And
ignore
how's
it. Turn off the TV. No one cared about the fucking Ukraine. They only care because they're white. That is a fact.
Yeah.
That's literally the truth. And I know you may disagree with that, but did you give a shit about Yemen? Did you care about the brown kids in Yemen? You don't.
No.
You care about them because you could imagine them coming to dinner at your house. That's really why you care. You ignore it. Turn the fucking TV off.
Yeah.
That's how you deal with it.
There's this one.
Turn it off.
This one has a little bit more nuclear war implications than Yemen.
Yeah, if we keep fucking with him, stop fucking with him.
Yeah.
Let him do what he wants.
But do you
God sucks.
You don't think he's gonna keep going though and keep going?
And let him.
Let him go.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Who? Are you gonna go to nuclear war for Estonia?
No.
You gonna go to nuclear war for Latvia?
No.
What of those countries do you want to see your family incinerated for? Let me know.
I just can't even believe
he ain't coming here. He ain't coming to Vermont.
No. I can't believe
if another power did what we did to him. Yeah. Which was create an alliance. If Putin created an alliance with Mexico and put missiles in Mexico, we would flip the fuck out.
Yeah.
So the reality is, yes, he shouldn't keep going. He's a psychopath. Mm-hmm. He's a madman. The people that are cheering him on are insane. The people that think he's some force for good in the world are insane. But real politics, be rational. Here's the reality. I want a summer. And we need cheap gas.
So does Joe Behar needs a summer.
We need a summer. That's what we need. So let's cut the shit. Let's stop pretending that we give a fuck. We don't. Stop pretending.
Yeah, I mean, do you applaud what she said? Because she was just like, "Hey, man, is this going to affect my summer?"
It's hilarious. She has no self-awareness, but it was hilarious.
Yeah.
But here's the reality: what are we prepared to do? What are we going to do? What are we really going to do? Mm-hmm. They have 100 nuclear warheads. What are we going to do?
Yeah.
What do you want to do? I'm good. I think what he's doing is bad. I think what Saudi Arabia is doing in Yemen is bad. I think what Israel's done in the left bank is really bad. I don't think that's good. I don't think how Palestinians live is good.
Wait, I don't mind what they did in the left bank.
Well, whatever it was. The
West Bank is
the West Bank, whatever it is. I don't know. Left bank is what, Paris?
I just wanted to point out how much you cared about it.
But this is my whole point is this. Let's stop pretending that it's this is a thing.
But what about Sean Penn? He's there, boots on the ground.
That's our chance.
That's our shot.
That's our shot.
He's there.
Yeah.
So is Brittany Grenier. She's in Russia. Can we get them to talk to Putin and work?
We might have to.
Yeah.
We might have. I feel bad what's going on. I had a Ukrainian comedian on. This shit sucks. Yeah. I feel bad. I donated $5,000 in Bitcoin to the Ukrainians. What do you want me to do? Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck. What do you want me to do?
They could buy some weapons with that, right?
Hey,
are there some Web3 weapons companies that would accept Bitcoin right now?
I hope.
Lockheed Martin has to have a wing for the future for Web3.
I hope.
Yeah.
That they 3D print some ghost guns and but I also think, and let me say something very controversial right now.
Yeah.
Because I want you to get views. Ukraine peaked too early. Ukraine peaked too early.
Yeah.
They peaked too early. Good narratives, you have to pay attention to narratives. They peaked very early and everybody's like, Russia's getting bogged down. Russia's done. Russia's not going to be able to do it. Now all of us, whether we admit it or not, we're all rooting a little bit for Russia because Ukraine just got too much of a pop early on. And that's not the way the movie, like to Zelensky and look at this. And we're in the beginning, we're like, yeah, Ukraine, but we're like, but that didn't build. It was just too quick, too shoved on. So now we're sitting back and we're looking at Putin and he's isolated. And, Pizza Hut won't do business there anymore. And we feel a little bad for him. We feel a little bit for him. Yes, he's killing babies. Blue, blue, blue. But we look at him and we feel, because he's got a little kind of a duck face, and he's sitting there and and we're saying to ourselves, we just, I mean,
can relate to that guy. I've been down.
Yes.
I've been down.
You've been down.
I've been shunned.
I don't want them to be humiliated.
Right.
I don't want Russia to be humiliated. Can I say that? Can I say that I don't think it's good for anyone if Russia's humiliated? The Soviet anthem is the most beautiful piece of music that has ever been. I want this on a compilation of pro-Russia people so he can get views.
I mean, who hasn't felt shut out? Who hasn't felt ostracized?
I go to the gym and sometimes I'm like, it's like hard, and I'm like, this is what Russia feels like right now. They didn't anticipate the amount of resistance.
Right.
And to me, I go, it would be easy for me to just go, yes, I agree in principle with the Ukraine, because I do. Right. I agree in principle with self-determination, democracy. But let's also get to a deeper level, more guttural, more animalistic, dare say more reptilian.
Right.
I feel slightly for Russia now, because the Ukraine, they've been jamming it down our throats so much. The cock is so down your throat. Zelensky's a hero. Okay. I didn't know who he was a week ago. Right. He's God. Right. And you go, he's out on the front lines. You go, well, no, he's not. He's the president. Why is he on the front lines? Who would want him on the front lines?
No.
Like, well, they're all pictures, but shut up.
I always say that.
They go, yeah, he's all pictures, but shut up. Yeah. So it's been so much that it's causing this weird little backlash now, where I feel myself
identifying with Putin.
Identifying with Putin. He's like the new kid at school.
Yeah.
And I just feel like he's
getting the metaverse.
Putin is seen, he's getting a little bogged down because he didn't have a content strategy. What he should have done. It's true. It's true. Because look at Ukraine. Zelensky's out there like, I'm God.
Yeah.
And the West is eating it up.
Right.
Putin did not have a strategy.
Right.
He didn't have unboxing videos. He didn't have TikToks. He didn't have any strategy on YouTube. He didn't have any real good PR strategy. I mean, literally, they are losing the information war, and they could be winning the information war, or at least, making headway, but they're not doing anything.
How do we get Putin on Rogan to tell his side of the story?
I've called Joe personally and said, please have him on.
Yeah, to tell his side.
I want to sit next to him like when I did Alex Jones.
Yeah.
I want to sit next to Putin. And then Putin will just turn around and poke me every now and then. Yeah. And I'll go, and Putin will go,
yeah, there is the mainstream narrative out there, but I'd love to hear from the other side.
Well, here's the deal. It's a war.
Yeah.
It's a war.
Yeah.
So Putin's got the narrative. You go, yeah, you put missiles here.
Yeah.
I told you they're not joining NATO. Yeah, am I a psychopath? Yeah, but this is what it is. And they're just, it's not going to happen.
Yeah,
and you listen, and I listen. You could agree or disagree with it. It doesn't really matter. It's a war, right? I don't agree that he invaded a country, but I'm saying that's what he feels.
Right.
That's his thing.
Right.
He feels like the Ukraine's always been theirs.
Right.
It's never really been apart from them, and he goes, this is the way I feel. I feel that the 2014 thing where Yanukovych was thrown out was a CIA-backed coup. Zelensky's a puppet of America. And you can just say, hey, women and children are being killed. That is fucking horrible. And men, everyone. It's horrible. But it's horrible in Yemen. It's horrible in Palestine. It's horrible in Iraq. It's horrible in Syria. It's horrible when a fifth grader in Pakistan goes play soccer and Obama drones him. But he's cool, and Obama, is cool and goes on the Tonight Show. We say that's cool. And Putin doesn't go on the Tonight Show. So let's cut this shit. Let's be real. And I'll see everybody in the Hamptons. Because I've had enough of the bullshit. I've had enough of the fake cock virtue crap. We're all demons from hell, and that's what we are. So you can either enjoy it and have a fucking soft shell crab sandwich, or you can fucking keep going on Twitter and putting your pussy out there and hoping that you and Zelensky get a fucking show on Netflix. I don't care. Are we trending yet or not?